Hello, everyone. Hey, Nick. Yeah, I like it. It's not a real one though. I don't have a real one yet. I know it sounds like a real one because it's made out of metal. I put a black, like electrical tape on it. It's made out of a metal, like tin container, a coffee container that I just, you know, cut straight, like cut it straight. It was round. Then I rolled it straight and then just hammered this out of it, basically a box where you can put the handcuffs through. I'm gonna demonstrate it, and of course I drilled the holes here because it doesn't have hinges, it doesn't open, so the only way to put handcuffs in and out is to slide them, through one end to another, and therefore I need holes in it for the keys to open it. Otherwise, I could, if I didn't have holes, I could lock it on my wrist once, but then I would have to cut it with some kind of a saw or something. I would be done if I did that. So I have to have a way to get out of it for now. But I mean, that's pretty much how a real one works as well. Like I can't open it probably with keys, right? So like I want to get a real one. I'm gonna get a real one, but I don't know if I want to use it on me much when I'm alone. Oh, you really love my passion. Thank you. Well, I guess this is the real way how to put it on as well. This is how they do it for real. It's only you watching right now. It's really restraining. Okay, the key goes in there like that. With padlock at the back, it is inescapable. Yeah, I bet. I bet. So this is how it works. Okay, so first I clipped the peerless Martin chain on the back, so I have to unclip it. Then there's a padlock that holds the chain together here in the back, behind the black box. So I'm gonna unlock that. Did you know it was invented by a prisoner? I didn't know that, but I guess it was invented by a prisoner who knew that handcuffs are easily escapable, right? So he literally made something that he knew would stop them, you know, totally, or pretty much totally would stop them, being able to be escaped, like something that would stop other prisoners. Because as a prisoner, he knew exactly, what needed to be improved. Is that right? So yeah, as I guess this is how they do it in prison most of the time. Obviously, they thread this chain through here, then obviously bring it back like this, and padlock it, whatever, right? So this chain actually holds it on the Martin link. So this chain actually holds it back on the Martin link. So when you take it out on the Martin link, it just slides out. And then my connector chain fell as well, because Martin link, I put the connector chain on first, and after that I slid this through that hole, right? Oh shit. Or the padlock can be put in here in the front, but I think it's better to have the extra chain there because it's gonna slide around with just the padlock there. So, okay, we're going to take off the peerless belly chain, Martin link chain. So to get it out, okay, other way maybe. Yeah, you push the cuff in. It's not super straight or whatever, but it's just to have something. And I guess in a videos from far distance, it's not gonna look that crappy. Of course, everyone who'll see this live stream will know that it's not real. And they should watch the live stream if they want to know it's not real. Otherwise, in a video, it's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna look real, but to some people it might. So it's pretty solid. The way you can actually make this impossible is to escape, but then you wouldn't be actually able to unlock the prisoner either, even if you had the keys or anything. You can slide the handcuffs on the wrong way, where the keyholes won't be facing the holes on the black box, right? Let's say the other way around. And then you just lock the handcuffs on and you cannot open them ever unless you leave enough ratchet space in the teeth where you can slide in a bobby pin, and that's how you can open it after. But if you don't have that option, then you're stuck. You're gonna have to be cutting off the cuffs or the black box. Okay, so the sound of the application is amazing, very psychologically important for the prisoner. The sound of the application, the sound of the application of the black box. You mean? And you mean even the one that I have? So even my one, are you saying even my black box is how would I say this? Looks sounds realistic, and sounds just as intimidating as a real one? You're saying yes, yes, but I don't know if you said absolutely. Okay. So I hope you like it then, and I hope you're gonna like it in videos as well. Uh, you have no idea how much I want to be shackled up like that, officer. Well, I don't know. Buy a black box, or you might have one, I guess. I think you have enough handcuffs, right? Is it you that told me that has a large collection of handcuffs? I must say that this feels pretty freaking awesome, this black box, and I can't wait to be cuffed in a real one. Hey, Galaxy Use, I can't wait to be cuffed in a real one uh, once I have a corrections officer that can put me in a real one. I definitely love it. And the black box is actually used many times in real life in like courts, real court situations. Nick didn't come to Amsterdam. Um, there is a good video on YouTube that I love, where you can see the. I really love the application of the black box in that video. It's well, it's a mother that got sentenced in America for some kind, I don't know, killing her children or something. It's called Julie Schenecker in Court, and it's a video where, well, on a thumbnail, when you find that video, you can see the judge on the thumbnail. But if you click on that, then soon after in the video, there's gonna be a female in a red jumpsuit that says inmate, just like this, right on the front, and the handcuffs and shackles in a black box. I really love the way it looks in there, and like so many corrections officers around her, constantly keeping her under control and stuff, and walking together with her. I love that. I would love to be in that exact situation. Well, I don't want to kill my children, but I would love to be in that same situation. Ooh, I love black box. Yeah, I love black boxes overall. I didn't know how exactly it feels until I experienced it. And I mean, of course, this is not a real one, but I think it's pretty damn near, experience. I mean, the cuffs can't move at all. So it's pretty much the same as the black box, and it's, you can definitely feel like you got some kind of a device on other than cuffs, and your hands are in pretty hard position. Always have to be straight and stuff, and that's amazing, that level of control. Let me put the fearless chain on a bit tighter because it's kind of loose for my liking. Well, this is going to be really tight. Okay. Ooh, this is really tight, kind of. If I were a corrections officer, I'd have you on your knees polishing my boots. Well, that probably wouldn't happen with these cuffs, with the black box. I mean, sure it would. Is the sound of the chains nice or not? Just takes longer. Oh yeah. Oh hey, new person. Seb DVRM RM5. The sound of your chains is great. I would love to see you try to get your boots off with the chains still on. Uh, I don't know if we can make that happen. Just look. Okay, I mean, so I'm gonna show you what. My hands are cuffed and attached with a waist chain. Okay, so I can't move them up, down or up. And then my boots have leg irons on, so I can't bring my boot up, and I can't get my hands down. So that's not gonna happen probably. This is this is what being a prisoner is like, right? You can't do any kind of extreme movements. You're freaking happy that you can at least walk, in these leg irons. Look, I'm gonna demonstrate you like about like as much of a movement as I can do, right? This, this right now, yeah. I can only walk. That's all a prisoner should do anyway. Walk to court, walk to work, like prison work, chain gang. That's all the movement I can do. But I appreciate the suggestion. People, if you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you haven't liked the live stream, like it. I appreciate it so much every time when you subscribe and like the live stream. Did you paint the shirt yourself? Yes, I did. Oh, maybe this should be default regulation restraints for all prisoners going to court. Yeah, I mean, sure. But I also like the handcuffs just without the black box. But I don't mind it, definitely, the black box too. But imagine just a poor young girl or a teenager who, I don't know, has skipped a school, right? And going to court in this. That would be a nightmare for her. I think if people experience scary situations, in prisons and in courts, in real life, then they are less likely to, love to be restrained like us. When it comes to play or something. So I don't know. I would rather not. I would rather not terrify them and you know give them traumatic experience. Because we need everyone, we need the whole world to love handcuffs and restraints. So I think loose chains, like just loose cuffs and waist chain, leg irons, and connector chain is enough. I think for the faint of heart. Let's leave black boxes to a real prisoners like us. All right, so what do we see here? Where did you translate the black over? What? There's a comment on my video that's on. Where did you translate the black overall from? I do not know what that means. I'll figure it out later. So another comment. Hello. Seems like it's a new person, Carlo, Rizzy, or Ritzy. Welcome. I hope you're subscribed. I hope you liked the live stream. And you said, hope you'll be able to take all those things off. Well, I just did. Well, I took off the handcuffs, and that means I am able to take off the rest of it. Because once my hands are free, I can unlock anything, and I got all the keys for it, so unfortunately I'm not a real prisoner yet. So, well, in my books, I'm gonna say, like, I don't have the luxury to be without the keys, and I don't have the luxury to have a corrections officer who, locked me up and cuffed me up. Unfortunately, that's a luxury for me to not be able to unlock it. Unfortunately, I haven't progressed so far yet as to not having keys. Oh, wait. Which key now? Okay. So new people, again, who are watching it, y'all can experience how to take these off. Okay, connect the chain clip. This was really tight against me, like against my waist. And this is how it should be, properly tight. Like I can barely move it around my wrist. I mean waist. I can barely slide it around, and that's how it should be. You shouldn't be able to pretty much slide it, Let the prisoner suffer and, let them have pain in the waist. And also, funny thing, I don't know, Nick, if you are, or any of you watching, if you are, like, if you have waist chains yourself and handcuffs, and if you are putting them on tight on your waist, right? I don't know if you know this or you have ever noticed this, but I noticed it. When I have the chain on really tight for a long period of time, after I take it off, I can feel it on there. On there. It's not on there, but I can feel it. I can feel like if there was a chain for like hour or 2 hours after. So that's a pretty good feeling. It's like that stuff stays with you even after you are free. So imagine, prisoners who have to wear this for 20 years, several times a day, possibly. It's like part of their life or whatever. Yeah, I feel like I'm not free. I feel like I don't have freedom if I don't have cuffs on and restraints. Yes, I'm weird. But oh well, I call it normal. I call it normal. Okay, I'm gonna shut this off, I think, soon. Okay, some more comments. Will you be able to take your boots off with your leg irons still on? No, I won't, because they are pretty tightly cranked up around my ankles. Nick Kilford, sorry. Hi, goddess, gotta go. Thank you for a lovely day. Oh, all right, I'm ending the live stream anyway, so thank you for watching. And for a like, I think you gave a like. And you, SebDVRM5, okay, you corrected yourself, okay. So, bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.